guys, this is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for the manufacturer series on Gran Turismo Sport on the 2019-20 exhibitations. So, it's time to get ready for round 8. It's going to be at Branch Hatch Indy circuit for 28 laps. So this is going to be able to go on the Group 4 category for today. So hope this is definitely might be pretty good to get started out to begin. So let's grab the manufacturer vehicle race car to be ready. So this is going to get everything. We'll set up the balance of performance. We'll might be able to go on the regulation. So before enjoying watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want for the entertainment. So let's go and get ready to race. So this is going to be the only short race that this is going to get everything. We'll be able to get ready to race for only 28 laps. Since last race that we did on the Nations Cup, we did pretty good to be able to race on the Grand Prix. So right now, we're about to be able to race on the Indy circuit layout to be on a short circuit. So this is going to get everything to be able to be ready for this one. So hope we did pretty good for taking a good qualifying run. So this is going to get everything to be able to get ready for a good clean race. So hope we did pretty good for the same track, and then different variation layout course is going to get everything prepared for. So let's get ready to race until we will get started, and this we might be able to do our best. So best of luck, and let's get started. Here we go. It's round 8 of the 2019-20 exhibition series on the manufacturer series. So it's time to get ready to race on the short course of Branch Hatch, and let's get started. Here is Harris 28 TRC with a Ford Mustang. Second place is Jet Type OXX2 with a Dodge Viper. Third place is G-Watts 108 with a McLaren 650S Group 4. Fourth place is Team Merit 1960 with a Lego livery design on the Toyota 86. Fifth place is Pre-C Cruise on the Jaguar F-Type. Sixth place is Curtis Boys with a Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sports. Seventh place is Saxy Phone with a Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sports. Eighth place is Pre-XL 918 on the Audi TT. Ninth place is Neil Longman with a Mercedes-Benz SLS Group 4. 10th place is Char and Ju. 11th place is Bloody Thorn 1887, once again by using the Mercedes SLS AMG. 12th place is MM Holmby with a BMW M4. 13th place is 8 or Bust on the Jaguar F-Type. 14th place is T-Bone Cheesecake on the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport. 15th place is King Ghidorah 82. 6th place is myself with a Chevy Corvette C7 Group 4. 17th place, the Shadow User on the Dodge Viper Group 4. 18th place is Mr. Blue Flag on the anime style Aston Martin V8 Vantage. 19th place is Eric Scott on the Mercedes SLS. And 20th place is Prius 22 in the Ford Mustang Group 4. Now, this is going to get everything. We'll be pretty excited because we're racing on the same track, and the short variation is going to be quite prepared, just like the last race on the Nations Cup. So we are currently now racing in the manufacturer series. It's going on the way to be on to the rolling start. Now, this is going to be quite pretty excited to get ready to be prepared. So here we go. We are going on the green light to be able to drive fast. So this is going to be the only 28 lap challenge. So let's drive fast and keep up, and best of luck to all of us that we are going in. Now, this is going to be pretty excited that this is going to be the only circuit speedway out there that this is going to get everything going in. Now, let's see who is the fastest for this round of this race, because this is going to be the only hard choice that this is going to get everything will be prepared for. The choices will be made, the challenges might get riskier it gets, so it might be able to take so much handling that we need to be able to stay stabilized. So looks like MM just definitely might be got loosened up on it, so he might be able to slow down on this one. But looks like Neil Longman just got slamming hit. He definitely might be okay, folks. So he might be able to recover it in any moment. So he might get back on track since he's definitely might be in last place. So he'll be alright. So this is gonna get everything will get in, because this is all about the competition, that every racer that we will always do the best, because it might be able to take the long-term endurance race, because it's going to get everything going fast and wild to be able to stay on a tarmac track, that this is going to get everything for long. Now, looks like everything's going okay, so looks like GWAT 108 is definitely okay to be able to stay on in third place, so he's about to be able to get in to be able to keep up on the pace. Now, looks like every race could probably able to have that last corner, could be the only easy spot for the advantage. It's going to get everything going in. Now, let's just going to be able to race it carefully, so this is going to be the only fast pace for only a short track for a Group 4 car might be able to go in. Now, just going to make sure to see that, looks like 8 or bus just got slowed down on the sand trap. Now, it is going to be quite fair. Have to make sure that it's always going to be able to stay on the tarmac, will go faster to avoid slowing down by the sand. It's going to be quite taking a lot of speed effort. It's going to go in. Char and Chu is definitely going faster on 10th place, so he might be able to keep up on his skill and improvement of the SLS AMG. It might be able to take the faster turns on the inside. It's going to get everything might catch up. Bloody Dorn 1887 is definitely might be able to go in to be able to press onto 8th place. He might be able to overtake one opponent. It's going to get everything going. Now, looks like this is going to be able to see it, and then looks like there's GWAT 108 just got slowed down by the sand trap, and then end up on 9th place, and then this is going to get everything proceeding. Looks like that was definitely might be pretty unexpected to see it, so looks like he's just having a little bit confused and affected to be able to see it. Well, no penalty effect on me, so due to the driver is having a little timing of confused, is definitely might be able to get a hold of ourselves if we had to make sure to keep trying to see when they're at, because this is going to be a very confusing, challenging, and looks like Curtis Boyd just got spun out and hit, and now he is back on track to be able to do for a little recovery for this one. It's like a demolition derby, but not anymore, because this is going to be the only race that we might keep up to be able to survive on this race, because this is going to be the only speedway track that this is going to get everything going in by the turns. We'll go faster and go quickly as much as we can. Now, this is going to get everything has to go in. Now, we're on the 5th lap, and then this is going to be quite going well to see how this is going to be able to take on for only one short track. It's going to get everything going. Luckily, that if this is going to be able to race on Northern Oslo Speedway, that will be quite very challenging for us to be able to do inside and outside turns. It's going to be quite very faster, I guess. Now, looks like Mr. Blue Flag is now going to be in 10th place. Now, this is going to be quite giving the risk to be able to hold on. Gonna have to brace myself, and then Mr. Blue Flag passes me, and now just finally save it by avoiding the sand trap. Is going to be quite very caution risk. Now, looks like the shallow Hustler and Curtis Boyd is now coming in, and then, looks like this is going to be quite very tougher it gets to be able to make sure that this is going to be quite very bumping out there, so better make sure to keep on track whenever you're going to need that radar in use. That might be in case that this is going to get everything to be quite well caution made to be able to avoid it. Now, this is going to be quite pretty hard to get to be able to deal with the turns for. Always going oversteer on the turns is going to be quite very hard to get in for. Now, it will might be able to take the most fastest lap, that this is going to get everything to be well careful made to do it. Now, it looks like this is going to be able to see it, so everybody is doing okay because 20 drivers are still standing to be able to race on the short course. And then it looks like Mr. Blue Flag just almost got hit, and then looks like Curtis Boyce is doing okay. So looks like due to the lag switch of the effect, it definitely might be able to get a little bit loosening on in this one. So that might be able to ruining the race by having a lag switch that definitely might be able to keep an eye out for. Now, this is going to be able to see, this is going to be a one-tough fierce battle. It's going to be going on the run. So, looks like Mr. Blue Flag is definitely might be able to catch up onto Shadow Rusher. Is now going to be able to be on the way. So, hopefully he's probably able to do it. An enemy style on the Aston Martin V8 Vantage is definitely might be quite very cool to be able to see it. So, this is definitely might be quite giving a good endorsing livery design. Is going to be able to have a 5-star like. Is going to be quite very cool. And oh, looks like taking a little contact on Shadow Usher, got slowed down, and then looks like Mr. Blue Flag just doing okay. He is definitely might be taking a little bit more concentration. We're always going to stay cool on this one. Keep on racing, Mr. Blue Flag. Stay cool. But this is going to be the only handling that this is going to get everything. We'll keep it concentrated to be very careful. Now, it looks like Frizz 22 is definitely might be coming in, and then penalty definitely might be having a sign on for it. Just going to make sure to be able to press on to the next lap. We're going in onto the penalty line. So this is going to be able to take one line for use around the track. But this is going to get everything what we had to make sure that this is going to be the only faster risk is going to get there. Now, it looks like Harris 28 PURC is in the lead, so better to make sure that he could probably be able to stay strong on this one. And then looks like Death Sight is in second place. He might be able to catch up onto Harris 28, and now this is going to get everything. Might be able to stay strong. Also going to get everything faster. Now, looks like 2 drivers are in the pits, and now this is going to be able to change up the tires. Might be able to go on the racing soft tires. It's going to go in as possible to be able to get. But it might be able to have the same part of the track, but this is going to get everything. Might be able to catch up on this one. So it might easier it gets, that this is going to get everything will be tougher than the Grand Prix track. Now, looks like going into catching up onto Curtis Boy on Mr. Blue Flag. So this is going to be quite good to be able to see how he's doing well to be able to catch up. But this is going to get everything to be well concentrated to be able to race on the British racetrack. It is going to get everything to be well cautioned to be able to avoid the sand trap. So looks like Curtis Boy is in the pits, and now he's going to be able to change up the tires. And then looks like Cruz is now in as well. So looks like he's coming out of the pits by taking the time for a tire change to be able to go in, because he is good to go to resume the run to catch up onto the top position. It's going to get everything going. Now, looks like Team Merit 1960 in third place, so this is going to get pretty interesting to see how he can do it. So this is going to be quite very competitive run to be able to go on for. Now, looks like this is going to get everything going in on the stepping stone to be able to take a lot of pacing ways to be able to get on for without the double cone, but it is going to get pretty hard to get. And oh, looks like Mr. Blue Flag just got slowed down by the sand, so he might take a little bit more recovered, so before Curtis Boy passes on him. And now he's going into the pits. Now he's going to be able to go in and use the racing soft tires, that this is going to be able to have the time. Now moving in, so good thing I just finally got on to 7th place. This is going to be able to take plenty of good progress of this race, that this is going to get everything going. In Sport Tech, also looking for any turns to be able to make a one good improve on the inside. It is going to be the challenging moment, that this is going to be doing well on the Corvette C7. It will always do perfectly, but it might be able to drive fast to be able to stay strong on this one. Now, looks like this is going to be able to take a lot of fuel, almost at 50% remaining. So, looks like going to be able to catch up on the Char and Chu, so looks like he's in 6th place. Now this is gonna get everything. Will Mike go in? Just gonna have to stay moderate to be able to stay strong on this handling, but it will might be able to go through. So better have to make sure that this is gonna get everything. We'll also have to do some more turns on the short track. Is gonna get everything going in. Now this is gonna get everything. Has to do it, but it will always gonna keep an eye on the tires whenever it's gonna get everything a little bit low. Looks like Air 28 is in the pits, and then also that side as well. So it looks like Team Merit is now in 1st place, and then Curtis Boy passes me on 7th place. Good thing he has a close call, but lucky for him, he did pretty good. Now, looks like this is gonna get everything going in onto the pits, and now going on the racing soft tires is gonna be able to take the next option for a phase 2 run to be able to get ready. Now this is going to be able to stop at 61%, and now coming out of the pits and then taking a stop time by 7.3 seconds. Now that was definitely might be pretty excellent to be able to keep on racing for it. Now on to the 14 laps, so this is going to get pretty faster out there folks, because it takes number of laps around the track that this is going to get everything a little bit shorter. So it will always going to be able to take every 10 minutes of each segment of the wave is going to get in there. But it will might be able to stay strong, will might come through. It's going to be able to stay handling, to be able to make the inside turns, is going to get everything well pressure up, will might get there. But it will might be able to stay strong to keep it up on this race, but it will might be able to get in to be able to stay strong. Now coming in to be able to pass on Chris 22. Just going to make sure that the first turn is going to be very hillside for it. Just going to be able to have that turn to be able to make it good correctly, and then just going to get nearly there. And then looks like this is going to be the strong going robbery race that this is going to get everything going on to be able to overtake the Mustang. It is going to get everything will might go on. Chevy and Ford are the only robberies of this race, along with the Dodge as well. So this is going to get very wide open out there to be able to take a lot of hard paces to be able to catch up. Just going to be able to make one good slipstream, we might be able to make it through. Just going to keep racing up the speed, and then this is going to get everything. We'll move on in onto the 16th lap, and then this is going to get everything going onto the first turn, and then Race 22 definitely might be able to race to dodge the sand to be able to reduce the effects, to be able to keep his speed, to be able to maintain well integrity. Now looks like that was definitely might be quite concentrated, that this is going to get everything to be well focused to be able to see it. Now looks like that side is in the lead, then Pre-C Cruz is now in 2nd place. Now this is going to be quite very challenging to see how the top 3 drivers are definitely might be doing okay, but it is going to be a fast-paced moment. Is going to get everything will might catching up on it. So it's separate around on the track on the top right of the map, so this is going to be quite very hard to see that which driver is definitely might be driving around on it. So this is going to be quite very hard to guess, so better make sure that this is going to keep in track, that this is going to get everything to be well struggle made to be able to keep it up by the determinants. Now this is going to get everything will might go for it, so it looks like taking on in onto the 11th place, and then looks like one driver in the pits. So hope this is going to be able to find out who it was. So looks like this is going to get everything to be able to take a little bit more time to be able to get some new tires, and then coming out of the pits that this is going to be quite pretty good to see that few other usual players in the lobby that will might be able to have a guess to be able to see it. So now looks like onto the 18 lap, so looks like this is going to be able to have 10 more to go. So this is going to get everything. We might keep up the pace. We might be able to get shorter to be able to see the duration by the time Will might be able to go on. Now looks like coming in to be able to catch up onto Bloody Dorn 1887 on 10th place. Now this is going to get everything. Have to be able to resume to catch up onto Mr. Underscore Blue Flag is now definitely might be able to take more running attempts to be able to catch up. Now it's going to get pretty simple to be able to see it, so let's see which driver is going in the pits, and looks like pre-CXL 918 in the pits. Now he's about to be able to change up the tires and then giving a little bit time to refuel, so gonna be able to catch up, and then he's coming out. Now this is definitely might be the chance to be able to overtake, taking good understeer turns for his Audi TT Cup car. So this is gonna get everything to be well going up to be able to do it. Now just gonna be able to take a few distance, we might be able to reach up, so it's gonna get everything closer, but it might be able to take some hard turns to be able to determine between over and understeer. It's gonna be quite given the choice that this is gonna be able to doing well on the track. Looks like 3CXL is now going to be able to catch up onto Bloody Thorn 1887, and now he's going to be able to take it, and oh, so close to for Bloody Thorn 1887, almost had that pressure on to stay on the grip. So it looks like 3CXL passes on the overtake, and now he is on 9th place. Now this is definitely might be quite pretty good to see how the two did pretty well. It was a great epic to see how they did pretty well to be able to press forward. Will might be able to go in onto the next lap. Now only 8 more to go, because this is going to be quite getting close, but it always going to be able to drive faster to be able to do some more runs to be able to keep up. What an amazing epic moment out there, because this is going to get everything to do plenty more turns to be able to catch up. Now, this is going to get everything will go in by the simple ways to be able to go through. Now, it is going to be able to see that Curtis Boys is already in the pits. Now he's coming out, and then getting a new set of the tires is now going to be able to have plenty more fuel duration. We might be able to give the grip to be able to have a good effect on. Now, looks like this is going to be able to see Team Merit 1960 in 2nd place. Now, it is going to be quite pretty good to see how the top 3 drivers are definitely might be doing okay. This is going to get pretty longer will might take to be able to see how the pre-C members are always going to be able to work together as a team. So this is definitely might be quite very good to see how different players for the same title is definitely like a clan group. So good thing that 2 players are always going to be able to work as a good team to be able to have a lot of few efforts. That this is going to be quite very interesting during this time of the race. Now looks like going in onto the 22nd lap, so this is going to get everything going in. Now looks like 3C Cruz is in 3rd place, so will be able to wait for his teammate to come in. So this one might be able to take a while before I'm about to be able to catch up to his position. And now it looks like Mr. Blue Flag in 8th place, and then Pre-CXL is now backed in onto 9th place. So it looks like he's definitely slowed down to be able to make his recovery. Good thing I passed it in and then moved on onto the 9th place. This was definitely might be able to see how the Pre-C drivers are definitely might be needs to be able to keep up on it. So Hope XL is definitely might be doing okay to be able to let Cruz to be able to take the 3rd place finish. We might be able to give the moment time to spare for. Now looks like this is going to get everything move on in onto the 23rd lap, so this one might be able to get nearly there, because the tires is about to get run out of steam anytime soon. So this is going to be able to make sure to save it for only 1 more pit stop remaining. So this is going to get everything needs to do a little bit more rush. We might be able to get there. Fuel is at 25% remaining, so this is going to get everything will might keep up and stay focused that this is going to get everything will stay strong to be able to make a good moderate turn is going to get in. And then it looks like 3CXL passes me, and now this is going to be my time to be in the pit stop for only 1 more time. So this is going to get everything to be well concentrated made to see how it goes. Now looks like this is going to be able to stop at any position, so it looks like going in onto 13th place that this is going to get everything in. No wait, looks like I'm still in 11th place, still in 1 piece, and then continuing on to catch up onto Bloody Thorn 1887. But this is going to get everything on the way for only 4 more laps to go. This is going to get everything to be well fast enough to be quick enough to be able to go in. But this is going to be quite pretty awesome out there to be able to take plenty more faster work. We might be able to get there. So let's just gonna go accelerate, and then this is gonna get everything has to deal with the last turn is going to get everything going in easily as hard as we can. Now, this is going to get everything going in to be able to go on the fast pace. We might be able to go in. Looks like Chris 22 is about to be able to catch up on my position, so this is going to be able to save a lot of few runs to be able to keep it maintained. Now, looks like this is going to be able to see how the two pre-C drivers are definitely might be doing okay, because every race can also have same titles with different names on it, so it is definitely might be given the new type of a racing competition is going to be quite good to be able to do as main partners. Is going to be quite given the opportunity for them, so they are lucky to be part of this race. Is going to be quite very excited for. Now, looks like this is going to get everything. Will might keep it going. So, going in onto the 25th lap until moving on into the 26th. This is going to get everything. Will go in. So, 2 more to go. So, looks like we're getting closer. So, this is going to get everything. Will be super fast to be made. But it will might be able to make it through because fast-paced drivers are still always keep on trying, because it's going to be the only risk that this is going to be able to make a good position is going to get there. Now, looks like Harris 28 is back on first place, and now he is going to be able to have his win. So, looks like he's about to be able to keep up the grip, and now he's going to be able to drive faster than it gets. But now, looks like already in onto the 27th lap, so hope they can make it in time. So, they are definitely might be able to go faster, I guess, and then Team Mint is now definitely might be able to keep up onto Harris 28, because this is going to be the only challenging race that this is going to be able to deal with the distance. Is going to get everything possible again. Now, it's already going to be in onto the final lap of the race. Hope this is it. This is going to be the only final lap around the race time. Is going to be able to get nearly there by 23 minutes by getting closer again. So looks like this is going to get everything. We might be able to keep a total time to be able to keep in track. It's going to get pretty challenging out there, folks. So hope this is going to be quite very good to be able to have best moments to be able to drive fast. It's always quite pretty good, and then looks like the banner's racing up at the final lap of the race until the winners is about to be able to come in. So looks like Harris 28 is now going to be able to keep it up on the pressure, and then Team Mint 1960 is about to be able to go in, and then looks like, hope this is going to be quite good to see if any drivers can proceed or reaches up onto the finish line. So looks like it's going to be Harris 28 podium at the win, so he did pretty good. Team Mint 1960 comes in second place. Pre-C Cruz in third place. Now that was a pretty fast-paced racing out there in the Indy course layout of Gran Hatch, folks. What an amazing, excited race out there, because that was pretty awesome to see how fast can they go, because it is pretty short track to be able to keep up. What an epic race out there, because that was pretty excited. The crowd cheers wild out there that this is going to be quite very good out there to see it. Now, looks like that was pretty good racing out there, that they did the best. Now, looks like this is going to be quite doing good to be able to have one good result check has already confirmed and cleared to be able to give a good result. So, the thing finally reached up on 11th place and fastest driver for Chevrolet. Now, this is going to be quite giving the only skill to be able to keep up on it. So, I did the best, and giving the only faster run might be able to make a good, excellent moment. Will always to be able to stay strong. Now, looks like this is going to be quite good to be able to have 11th place earnings, to be able to have some few credits, and now this is going to be the only congratulations for having the top 3 drivers for doing a good job for this race. So this is going to be able to congratulate to Harris 28 for the win. So looks like Team Merit 1960 and Pre-C Cruz did pretty well. Now looks like this is going to be quite very good out there to be able to have a good sportsmanship rating, and then 1 decreased SR we're always going to need to keep up on it. So, well, it is going to be a brutal race out there, so better make sure to keep going faster and watch out for any collisions out there, because this is going to be quite super fast to be able to keep everything going. So they did pretty good out there, folks. So looks like this is going to be quite giving a good increase of the sportsmanship rating. We're always going to be able to stay strong and stay faster as much as we can. It is a very good race to be able to race on the short track layout on Branch Hatch. So we did pretty good out there on the Grand Prix layout on the Nations Cup, folks. So good thing that we're always going to be able to race on Group 4 for today. So it is quite very challenging for us if we have to make sure to be able to drive fast as much as we can. It's going to be very challenging out there if we have to be able to keep up. As always, we will stay strong to do the best we can. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. I'll be seeing you guys next time for continuing on the manufacturer series on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.